fuck. My stream's fucked up today. Alright. I feel... I really do feel bad about this one. Skyrim. Right, I'm just trying to make sure that everything is running fine. And it's running fine on the normal one. Sports one is back up now. Alright, so we can get quite a few free...
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you. Farewell.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen.
Okay. The thing. Get that in. So here's the other thing that we're gonna do. So let's come over to evasion. This. Yeah, marksman. Get that in.
Fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe me.
Fur mantle. Alright. Alright, bandana, light padding. Leather backpack. Let's go with, let's...
Not too shabby. Apprentice level work. Solid. Keep at it.
Right, how much money do we have? You know? Oh, at the bottom. We have about 104 gold to our name. So we need to make some money. Now...
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Alright, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. That. You can keep the dagger.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Sure.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
Right, I'm gonna do a quick be right back, guys. I won't be long.
Did
One
anyone
moment.
else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
That's the Sims. Right. Right, guys. Let's get started into the playthrough. Like proper style. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we are gonna go to Whiterun. However, I'm not gonna go to the Jarl yet. To a degree, I kind of want to start that dungeon there. Don't think it's a good idea. Let me just do something. I've got like quite a few times. Is there a problem with my short? Want to make sure everything's fine. You guys are okay on the shorts, just let me know if you can. Actually, there is another way of finding out. Fuck it, oh mate. Okay, seems alright. Might be me. To be honest, it's kind of hard for me to kind of tell, like, it seems fine on my, don't know why my downloads because I'm connected wirelessly on my phone, it's supposed to technically be better. Right, so here's another thing that I need to... Oh. We're not gonna... I mean, we could try to save the dude. We could try to save the dude, but... Again, we're kinda helpless. Right? That's kind of the point of LoreRim. That's the thing that I also need myself, you know what I mean?
handle yourself well, you could make for a decent shield sister. We are. This giant was bothering the farmers in the area, so we took care of it. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright, so we just leveled up. So I'm gonna level up my blacksmithing, my one-handed, to enchanting, restoration, because that's what we're gonna do, speechcraft, and wayfarer. This is gonna come in handy soon. I'm going to up my magicka, yes, because we are going to try to learn the restoration magic for healing, stuff like that for later. There's a few things I want to do as well. Alright, so for some reason I can't either fucking up. Oh! Right, because we done this, right, let me go to one-handed. Hand to hand. So when you go to fight, you know when you do those brawls, you're gonna need this. Unarmed defense, you can defend yourself better even without weapons or shields. Improved fighting technique allows you to one-handed weapons or less damage. So you'll use less stamina to do so. However, as we can see with this is a two-handed pike. I want to make a I want to make a spear.
Bow and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
However, we're gonna have to do a lot of hunting, and we're gonna have to learn a lot of magic. The other thing as well is we're gonna need a few companions. So to be honest, the 100 gold.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We've just passed the speech check. So as you could see, it enhances our shout.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
That was a bit.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
We must have the same
just can't
routine
fill
or
an order
something.
that size on
We always
my
seem
own.
to meet at the same
Why don't
places.
You swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job.
Ancient
Don't
metal.
expect a miracle.
Let's have a look at the missives board. Okay, so right, so as I was saying before, we're gonna try and level up very, very quickly here.
The future of Skyrim.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go all the way up to Dungeon Reach right now. You guys are probably gonna think, why are you going all the way over there? Why are we going to Dungeon Reach? So this is to get our first few levels, which is gonna help us build our character as we progress. No, leave me alone.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, why did you just grab that book? Watched it. Study for 2 hours. Yo, Winston Churchill, how's it going, dude? Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some Skyrim. So, here's what we're doing right now. So, what we want to do is we want to use this. So, everything in the area, we read. 2 hours.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Can you show me your PS3 if you have one? I don't have it.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
In a minute. Alright, so what we want to do, essentially, go up to a bookcase, go to books, read the books. So let's have a look. We've just leveled up, so let's do some more smithing. Let's get our restoration up. Let's get our pickpocketing up. Get our speechcraft up. Get our alchemy. Let's do stamina. Let's do some stamina. To be honest, we're gonna need a lot of stamina. As we progress, we're gonna need tons and tons of stamina. So I'm probably gonna increase my health and stamina a lot more than my magicka, but pretty much like my last playthrough. Right, I just want to have a look. Do we have... Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna put 5%. Okay, dodge. Two directional move, trade and barter. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Think so? Let's go.
And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made. Best, huh? It's nothing.
Oh no! Okay.
Not so tough now, are you?
Okay. Dude. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you guys what not to do. Whatever you do, do not do this. Because when you do this, it might be alright. Usually, what happens usually what happens is, well, I'm gonna turn down the amount of damage. That I'll go down to about maybe. Usually what happens is, you'll crash 9 times out of 10.
Think you can go blade of... And 100 gold says I know. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on! It's nothing.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
Alright, so that's how you get your first companion. You just turn down the damage a bit and you should be alright.
You're someone who can get things done. I like... Let's not waste any time.
Let's see. Alright, so we got some free gold there.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved sword. Of course.
We'll do 3 days.
I understand.
Oh, the other thing that I kind of wish that they had was the immersive sleep, but I mean, is at this point. If I have space, I will play LoreRim. Yeah, LoreRim is, like I said, LoreRim is just so much better. I'm gonna go and see if I can buy a... Well, actually, I won't do it yet. Let's go and get... Let's just do the first... Let's get the first bit of gold in. Then I'm gonna start hunting. Because... I'm gonna go and get the hunting permit. Gonna get the hunting permit. That's gonna be my first thing. So a hunting permit will cost, I think it's about 500. Now I'm just gonna go main... once you... Yeah, no, that's fair enough, man.
Many great jarls have plotted great...
At some point, I do want to play... I do want to play a bit of once you... But I'll probably end up doing it. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people are, you know... A lot of people do seem to come to my channel for a lot of Skyrim. And I think, to be honest, my channel's kind of popped off because of Skyrim. Glad I decided to pick it up again. And it's because of LoreRim and Novus why I decided to go, you know what, I'll do it. And in it so sometimes when I restart. Yeah, I'm also trying to figure out if it wasn't for the fact that Twitch the only downside of me streaming to both Twitch and YouTube is that I'm having to go the NVENC. I think it's called. I'm having to go the NVENC route. So it's not as optimized as what I like it to be. Might have just crashed. Like I said, this is why at the moment YouTube in my opinion, is superior to Twitch. Twitch, I can't AV1 I can't do AV1 encoding, so it's gonna suck. Anyway, what I can do right now is I can do this. Right, so guys. Right, so if you want to use Requiem Lite, what you want to do is you come to here, got all of this, right? You want to come down to optional gameplay. You see LoreRim, you just click it once. It will take a while, but it will start to load, okay? As soon as it starts to load, as soon as it loads up or whatever, it will show the tick. I'm too used to Nexus, so I had to ask someone, how do I enable this thing? And they said, well, basically, but yeah, off stream I can use Ultra and it's perfectly fine. But again, like because I'm using MVync, my PC sometimes doesn't like it. Trying to figure out ways of down stuff I'm using. In fact, I think I know how to exit. Right, I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna wait. I gotta wait for this anyway. I can't remember. Oh. Right, I think it's loaded. I think it's actually nearly. But yeah. Today was kind of a fail of because we've crashed once. Gonna need gonna grind purple. I'd take your time with it, man. To be honest, like Once Human is pretty good. I've enjoyed. Just I think at the moment now because I've come to like towards the end of Once Human. It's like kind of near enough done everything except tier 5. Alright, so according to I can't remember his name, I think it's Biggie. I'm gonna do I'm gonna cost. I will rush tier 5 once I got my hands full of tier 4 yeah. That's kind of what I did when Can you open the door for me, please? Miss!
They say the college has been snooping around. Arthal, mages in the burial crypt.
From dragons.
Miss, hold
many
on.
great jarls have plotted great campaigns.
Never mind. Hopefully, Preston actually.
If it's work you're looking
Let
for,
me know.
Hulda's the one to...
Imperial Cool. But yeah, I mean, again, if you guys really do enjoy LoreRim, I just remembered. Abs. Dashboard. I need to change the thing. I guess melee is just your style. Melee is my style, but at the same time, early game, we are gonna go for we're gonna start with melee for now. However, boss novice play I do random. I spawn at. I feel. On Skyrim, I no longer use that now, so. Okay, so I've updated the command for Skyrim, so now it will bring up the right playlist. Mod list, sorry. Alright, so here's the thing. When I play as the Ashen Dunmer, I will be forced to be playing as a sorceress, right? So I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to learn to play that way. However, this is gonna be really interesting, not because I did wanna put one in here, but the problem is I'm gonna have to go. Hold on. We're level 25. Okay, so I need to level up my thing. Where's
Let
my...
me know if there's something you need to buy.
I know it's probably about late. Don't force.
I've got all sorts of weapons for the discerning marksman.
So basically, the reason why I gave you guys the vote is because I want to try something different. I can't even do that. How's it going, dude? So, I've actually made the game much more balanced, like from my point of view. I've made it a bit more balanced. So, we've done a completely new playthrough. I've done the tutorial and stuff. Oh my god, I need to. I've done a tutorial. So what I want to say is,
Whiterun may not look like it, but it respects strength just as any city in Skyrim.
finally managed to install LoreRim. 35 hours regular download and another 12 hours for install. Oh. Okay, I really hope that. Just make sure you play on the SSD. If the download files are on a hard drive, that should be fine. But just make sure that you play it on an SSD. Otherwise, you're going to have, like, problems. But, yeah. I know, like, yeah, I put everything on... Ah, nice. Yeah. I've had that issue before.
Come here. I'll cut you open.
Little shit. Shit. Okay.
I'm going to twist that pretty little...
Fine, so I'm gonna have to... Okay, this is like way easy. I'm gonna put the difficulty up a little. Apprentice. 2 years I switch HDD to SD, everything. Yeah, so... Holy crap. Dude! We took her legs off! Wait. Where is she? You don't want to get stagger, need heavy armor perk, or you're going to get staggered. Yeah, so there is that as well. That does make a difference as well. Good point you made there. The reason why I'm going with this build is because of the... Where is she? All through the map. You cut her up so bad. Don't go around, dude. She's no longer like... But by the way, okay, I can't do it. But so what I'm trying to showcase here is that this dismemberment mod is on with the I've got on. Oh, good. Oh, the bells were good. Absorb knowledge. Okay, so I can't do that right now.
I'll cut you open.
Ouch!
So much easier to rob.
Right, as long as we're away.
Death is what you seek. You'll get your wish.
Cut off his foot and everything. See, the problem with bow and arrow that you can get, but it works in your favor as well. So if you're just melee, just like try and dodge as much as you can. Try and dodge the arrows as much as you can, and then you just hit them on the break. You know what I mean? Once they're going for their next arrow, you can just run up to them, smack them up, fuck them up. You know what I mean? Grab the septims. Right, so let's go. Let's go back to Whiterun. So, as you could see, I went for the note. That is about 2,000, right? 2,000 gold. A bit of a fee. Fine. And it makes sense. Otherwise, I remember doing this on a private server. I think this was on Conan. Someone was running a server. And they got all their like prices wrong. Like their sell price, right, was higher than their buy price. And basically what I was doing is I was buying the I think it was the foals, and I was selling them. So I was getting more money. I was like, bro, easy money. And then because I had another system where you could buy other coins, I was just trading the other coins so I could save my make sure like so when they found out how much money I had, I just stored it in like chests under a floor or whatever. It's funny.
Hello there, traveler. What can I help you with?
I'm wondering.
Ride strong.
Okay, so here you go. So as you can see here, this is the Khajiit caravans, and I love them. I love these, man. It's so immersive, man. I want to see how they are. Unless you use alterations on a spell, you're going to be staggered until dawn. It depends. I'm really curious, what is your reaction? Reaction to what? What? Mages?
There is no trust for Khajiit in this place. May the sun warm your path, friend.
Okay, so how do they unpack? Does it just appear? I mean, it's fine if it just appears.
The road makes this one weary.
Novice or this? I've tried Novice, but really dislike combat and how much it adds. This is LoreRim. This is much better than Novice combat. Novice combat is... it's hit or miss for me.
Come and see what goods I offer.
There's a reason why I'm saying this as well.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
I use caravan.
Of course.
So I can buy that back, but
Far I have traveled to
I'll end
bring
up
you these
losing
fine
money.
goods. Come and see what I offer.
Right, so I'm gonna go and buy my what's it called? My hunting permit, so I can make some money. But yeah, Novice is okay. Fast paced, I feel like. Novice is okay. It is fast paced, yeah, but the hits don't hit the way LoreRim does, dude. Like, the way LoreRim's combat feels is pretty like, especially now with the dismemberment thing that with this update, dude, this is far better than Novus. Not to mention, this is way more optimized than Novus. Way more. Novus is not that optimized. I've had to tell people, if you run Novus, you're gonna need to take off Reshade because and something that I really do like about this, another thing that I like about LoreRim that I've actually forgot to add, switched out for beheading. Yeah. He doesn't use Reshade. Reshade is completely pointless when it comes to Skyrim or even Cyberpunk, because where those two games are already pretty heavy, especially on a CPU side,
I don't think so.
Reshade adds more, what's it called? By the way, about Once Human, do you plan to make a guild? I've got a hive, but I don't have a warband. If that makes sense. But yeah, Reshade just, it's good. It's not worth it, dude. It's like, why am I gonna use Reshade 40 FPS without Reshade 60 FPS for me? That's what I mean. So, I just want to showcase this.
Yes? What is it that you want? Teach you to mess with me. Come on.
We're gonna turn him into Conor McGregor now.
You're tougher than you look. You got me, fair and square.
Yeah, cheers, man. You're gonna stop being so condescending?
No more! I yield! I yield!
Soldiers win wars. Equipment is the key.
He's walking like Conor McGregor, dude. I love it.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the
I was going to re-download Novus and try tweak it, but trying LoreRim for a while, then checking out Novus V6 might sound like the plan. I'm probably not gonna go. I'm probably not gonna go back to Novus after this, even version 6. Again, Novus isn't great when it comes to performance, especially for the amount of mods. So unless he fixes the performance, I am probably not going to go back. For version 6, I think he's going to be adding open cities, which I'm going to be completely honest, is a silly move, in my opinion, because where it can't already run that well, open cities is going to make it worse. 100%. Gonna stay Once Human, because I only got 309 gigabyte without getting it.
Maybe we'll meet in the field.
Even has more mods. This is the insane thing. This has more mods and feels way more stable. Don't get me wrong, like I felt Novus was pretty stable.
So you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
I like to purchase it.
Of course. Here, this is for you.
I mean, I could have done it by being the Thane, but I'd rather just buy it and just get my money back, you know what I mean? I might even get Janessa as well. What time is it? 11 AM? Not getting a higher FPS made combat feel even worse, in my opinion. It did. It made the combat even worse, and not to mention, the combat doesn't feel that great in novice. Like, it really doesn't. Like, after swapping, and I'm gonna be honest, I swapped my 80-hour playthrough on novice, and I enjoyed novice, but I swapped my 80-hour playthrough for this. I'd rather do my 80 hours than novice. I don't mind having not open cities, because I know how heavy that can be on a PC, because of the fact that I don't think the world is... I don't think there's like... it's not like world streamed as good as it could have been. At least a better FPS would hide it a little. Yeah, that's true. It would have made it worth it. But also, do you know something else that's better about LoreRim? We got more Skyrim. We can go to Morrowind, dude. We can go to Morrowind. That's probably why I'm not gonna go. That's another reason why I'm not. That map is so much better also. I preferred the paper map, but to be honest, like looking at it now, I'm probably gonna get used to this. And I think it's fine. I think I'm gonna be fine with this. Open City Vanilla Skyrim, I dropped like 15 FPS, speaking of experience. Yeah, so you see, this is the thing. So that's probably why I'm not gonna go with Novice. If I had another PC that I could test it on, I probably would have. But I'm just sat here like, now coming to think of it, I don't care. I don't care what it adds. It's just not gonna be as good because of the performance. Performance ain't that great with Novice. I will say the dude has been working hard on his mod list. Fair enough. I'll give that to him. It's a very good mod list, but it's only good if you have like a 4090 or and a much better CPU and 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is what I have. I think if I had a better graphics card, I'd probably be able to run it better. But I'm not fussed about Novice. Like, I was actually like, when someone said about LoreRim, I think I was watching someone else playing Novice. I was like, I think Novice is better. Novice, I call it rich people. Well,
watch it.
You got in my way. You're so slow. Imagine if I accidentally hit. I have a 4080 with DLSS from Pure Dark. Bro, seriously? I was getting about 40 to 50, sometimes 60. Box. Okay, so once... Okay, so I'm gonna go with a steel pike. This does way more damage. You know what's cool about this? Now we can take these. Where's the best place to download LoreRim? I am gonna be bringing out a thingy. I am gonna be bringing out a video on how to install LoreRim. But essentially, what you want to do is you want to install Wabberjack. Right? As soon as you install Wabberjack, you want to then use go into. Want to be careful here. That could wreck us.
Well, that's taken care of.
I don't mind walking. Okay, seen it on Nexus, but also never install a list from there. I've installed plenty of collections through Nexus, but it's better through Wabberjack. Wabberjack sorts it out way quicker than Nexus. So what I'm gonna do is oh wait up. I walk. But I'm also gonna use the money that I get from sort out my. I want to try and get like a much better spit, at least a one-handed, so I can use the spear and the shield. Let's see, did we level up? No, we didn't. Surprisingly, didn't. But yeah, this playthrough, we're just going to be a traveling merchant. My next playthrough on Friday, even though I will be playing on Thursday, but Thursday playthrough is going to be this. No matter what you set on Novice in Bannermare or Whiterun bar, only got 25 FPS. Next time if I play Novice, I'm going to turn it off too. See, this is the insane thing. This is what I've been saying about Novice. Like, it's a pretty good, like, mod list. I've had problems with, I'm gonna be honest, Beyond Reach. It had potential to being good, but it was so freaking bad. And, like, from my experience of playing with Novice on, and I'm gonna be honest, like, don't get me wrong, it's a free mod, it's a DLC-sized mod, and it does add some really interesting features or interesting concepts into Skyrim. However, they didn't really deliver that well. Like, the delivery on a lot of their things was so poor. Like, some of the voice acting was so boring, and I'm gonna be honest. I've said this before. I'll keep saying. I need to try and come up with other words to leading to other fucking sentences. I just want to be clear on this. I think it could be really something amazing. Is that part? Yes. So good. But this is what I've been saying for a long time. Voice acting is good. However, poor voice acting makes it bad. And like, some of the voice acting in Beyond Reach was like, okay, dude, I think you should have really like double checked all of this. Novice, yo, flashbang. Oh, fuck no. Don't get me started on Forgotten Ruins. Don't get me started on that one. That was weird. That was beyond weird. I didn't really like that mod. I think that those two mods are probably one of the worst ones that I've come across. Like a cheesy movie. Yeah. And it's like... Again, like, some of the characters were pretty good. Like, some of the voice acting from some of the characters, I was like, okay, this is actually, like, some of them are really good. The problem becomes when, you know, they start, when you go to the female yo, or whatever the fuck, and you listen to her and it's just like, I'm going to sleep, mate. It just sounds so boring. I'm with you that time. I was watching 2 AM, got a flashbang at my face. Yeah, that's what I mean. That one was just ridiculous. So that one was confusing. It's like, okay, I understand the loop. I totally understand the loop. But a lot of the quests didn't make sense. Then there was another quest, and I think this was Beyond Reach again. And it said, escape the asylum, but go deeper. And I'm like, what do you mean? Escape the asylum, but delve deeper. Like, I understand if they're not English speaking or whatever. I understand that, okay? I can be like, okay, fine. But it's confusing. You have to, like... You have to really be careful. When you're doing these mods and you're trying to, like, make really good mods, you have to be careful how a lot of these come across, because that's the difference between good mods and bad mods. Because good mods will be mods that you can play throughout time and time again, and they're very, very good. I understand some people will be bored to regrinding level. Yeah, but then again, it's kind of different, right, Drake? Because if you think about it, we've gone from Novice, that was pretty okay. I mean, it was fun, but we've now come into, you know, LoreRim, that is way more immersive. The combat is way better. The leveling experience is way better. There's a few things that I wish that they would have added, like the immersive sleeping, the way that a Novice added it, but at the same time, I can understand some beds as well. It wouldn't really be that good to do stuff like that. So I remember, if you sleep in certain beds, especially, you know those beds that have the, it has like a extended bed frame. So if you sleep on that, and then you wake up, and then you clip, and you hit that thing. Yeah, I really did like that. I liked it as well, but I understood why sometimes it's not a good idea. Because sometimes, like I said, you can clip, and then you can actually get stuck in that bed. Yeah, you can do the TCL, but, you know, that's kind of annoying to do that all the time.
Do you hunt? Impressive.
Maybe reason they don't add it to Kentucky? Probably, yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. They taste disgusting. However, plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Fine, I'll take it.
Okay, so he won't take my
Good
wolf.
hunting.
But he'll take the frickin' mud crab. Okay.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You take care of yourself now.
Mock the town beggar like everyone else. But I've got a right to browse, don't I?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Make it quick, then. I don't want your stink driving my customers away.
The gods smile on them who show charity. Best you remember that.
Up for a little hunting? Take care of yourself. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Oh, it will.
Remember,
We'll sort him out.
fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Right, let's go and see if we can Give this.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice.
If not,
cut
I'm
steak
gonna. I
with
don't know.
tender
I don't know
red
what.
ribs.
Do you want to buy
Looking to
some
do some
wolf?
hunting? Never could get the hang of that.
I don't mind doing it. Fun. But yeah, I kind of love this. Like this version of like the hunting of this is so good. Might go server 69 once you build my character. Yeah, no, I feel that. I will come back to once human. Tomorrow I'm not gonna be doing once human. I'm doing another game, and I think it's a game that you might like, Drake. But yeah, so for those of you that are also coming in the channel wondering about what I do play a lot of Skyrim, but I do play other games as well, so that I don't get
See anything you like?
burnt out. Skyrim con. No, yeah, kind of hard.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. We sell. Take a good look around. I'm sure you. Okay, you've talked me into it. Thank you very much for your business.
I just don't want to freaking. Leather cape. But yeah, I love the fact that you can pick up the wolf and you can, you know, start dropping it off. Animal color. Wait, can we get pets of our own and stuff? Well, do you mind? I don't mind you making another character. Because sometimes I'm not going to be on once human, you know. Let's see what you got.
Take a look.
Oh, I thought that was my gold. I was like, oh, that was... Okay, so I'm going to keep my crossbow because that's... What? I have Nexus Premium. Will I be able to download faster? Yeah, you'll be able to download it faster on Weatherjack. Or does it not? It does go through Nexus. You want to link up your account to Weatherjack? I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going to quickly do a be right back. 1 second, dude. Alright, back. I'm not too sure, but I don't really need a gun anyway. I've got like I think it's a legendary one.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Alright, so, Mitchum. So when you go on Weatherjack, it might already come up with it anyway. It'll probably come up on a completely different. I think because I've already thingy linked up my. Okay. Okay, let me do it this way. LoreRim, give me a second, I'll show you. Alright, so give me a second, guys. Wabberjack. So as you can see here, I've got login. So it does use the Nexus mods. Once you go to login with your Nexus, you might have to do your 2-factor, but it's worth it, obviously, because you'll be able to download everything faster. But yeah. Okay. It still comes through on my chat. Okay, nice. Right, so smithing.
Go and pick some.
If you want to make smithing easier on yourself, you want to come all the way down to Requiem. Requiem. I think it's this one. You come to skills and perks. So you can do one of two things. You can either do smithing books non-mandatory, meaning that as long as you have a skill point, you'll be able to use Vagabond is way bigger mod. Like 4K. I ain't downloading any mods. That's freaking insane. So yeah, you can turn on or off the smithing books. By turning it on,
Lights.
You can do it like this. Now, I could go for this if I wanted.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Let me see if steel spear. How much? 200. I'm not doing Vagabond anyway.
Thanks for the business.
4,000 mods. That's insane, dude. I might look into it. Because I'm a little curious, but I'm not going to use it. And I can guarantee you it's probably not going to be that. It's not going to be as good as this. I mean, in performance. I do steel? Steel spear. Iron ingot and steel ingot. Let's see.
I don't claim to be the best blast.
How much is an
the
iron...
finest weapons and armor.
How much is an iron ingot? 83. How much is a steel ingot? 95. That's way cheaper than buying a thing from her.
I'll take my leave then.
Steel spear. Too much. Nah.
Have you met my father? He's the finest weapons and armor.
Gotta buy one still. I'm still in.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
There we go. Shall we get a shield? Two leather strips. Iron ingot. We'll get that another time. Right, I want to go outside the city real quick with my new spear. Because I wanna kind of see the moveset that we can do with the spear. So while it probably won't do as much damage as the pike, because the pike is like a two-handed spear, right? Let's have a look. 118, yeah. But look. How's gold and loot balanced? Oh, it's way more balanced. So gold. Okay. The loot might not be that balanced because it's not leveled. But it's rare to get, like, say for example, you could get dwarven gauntlets, for example, at this level. But you gotta remember, it's gonna be very, very, it's gonna be very, very rare. Okay, so while this is still pretty good for one-handed, we can actually use a shield as well. We'll go with this. I'm gonna get rid of this because while it's good, it's two-handed. I kind of want to also start hunting a bit more and using bro just slap him because she walked. But yeah, I think it's more balanced than Novice. Novice, you can literally go, yep, done. I mean, in the beginning, it can be hard. You can make it harder on yourself, but this feels... I'm gonna be honest, Mitchum. If you've played with Requiem and you're used to the Requiem system, I don't think you'll need to change much. But you might want to enable Requiem Light to begin with when playing this first time, at least. I'm finding it much more balanced, though, if I'm honest. Right, what's the time? I think we can do a bit more hunting before it starts getting dark. So let's go and do a bit more hunting. But before that, I want to...
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
%. See, that's another reason why I got this backpack as well. So sales are going to be much better with this backpack. Plus, I'm able to carry more. However, the when it comes to selling animals and stuff, or you know, the carcasses, it doesn't count. Can't see golden ice. Do you mean you can see me wielding ice and fire greatsword? See, that's another thing as well. So this is going to take me a lot longer to get through because it's much more balanced. Whereas Novice, I was just like, oh, you can't wait. I was guys. Yeah, so with Novice, I was able to blast through a lot of content. And I don't mind doing that, but at the same time, it's like, wasn't much of anything else really to.
What was that?
Gotta be careful. Nice. I mean, we can sell this for, I think it's for about like 50 or 75 gold. But to be honest, I want the pelt, so I'm gonna put this down. Bullseye, exactly. Me imagining you do a giveaway. I'm actually gonna be doing a giveaway once I reach 1,000 subs. I was supposed to have done one at 500, but because of how my money's been at the moment, on SSD, if I don't know if I would be able to, just because of the shipping and stuff. There's ways around it though, but I also need to ensure that. Oh my god. Hey, Kermit the Frog. Can't carry this carcass. Fine.
We've stopped. What is it? I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. Those big, powerful blows are tiring. Pace yourself until you've got the stamina to do one. Don't just stand still to do your big wind-up blows. Which way you're moving changes what happens and can be a big advantage.
Oh my god, I love the tour. Bro, this is so much better. Is that all playing with? Alright, so, Kermit the Frog, so, you probably, you probably weren't here on Saturday, I think it was. Yeah, Saturday. So, here's the deal. So, I used to play with Novice, but I switched over to LoreRim because I made the decision to change, mostly because I was like, okay, number one, if it was easy enough to download it and install the game, the mod list, that's a plus. Number two, if it runs better, I will run with this instead. And it runs way better. The,
I'll be sure to put it to good use.
The, what's it?
Lead on.
Jokes aside. But yeah, like, if Novice could have run like this and the combat was as good as this, I would have stuck with Novice, but this is just way better. Overall, like, you actually have to think a lot about combat. As combat evolves as well, you start learning from your followers. But there's so much to there's so much to this mod list. Is insane, dude. I'm trying to find a good mod list that doesn't need Anniversary Edition. I'm gonna be honest about that. I understand, but Anniversary Edition is kind of worth it if you think about it. It's kind of worth it if you think about it because, number one, most mod lists will require Anniversary Edition. It's unfortunate I don't like that myself because I didn't want to pay for another freaking edition of Skyrim. But to be honest, it does add more content to the game, so there is that. However, I would say if you do get yourself Anniversary Edition, I would recommend this list 100%. If Skyrim looks like that, but my wallet is crying right now, I feel that, man. I don't know what country you're in. Usually, I don't recommend sites like this, but let me show you. Or 6 better fucking look like that. I don't think it will, but I will say this. I'll talk about it in just. So if you come to this website here, this is called CD Keys. You can get it way cheaper, and you can get if you get the Anniversary upgrade, it's even cheaper if you've already got a special. I'm gonna say this. Australia. Okay, it should still be okay in Australia. It's gonna be a lot of money, but it's still born by the blood of settlers. Yeah. I will say this, so dude, Elder Scrolls 6, I have a feeling that it'll be better than Elder Scrolls 5 in the sense that technically it will be better. What do I mean by that? For example, Starfield, right now, aside from outside of the story, Starfield is actually technically sound. Fundamentally, because here's my reason for this. Number one, you can run with way more mods, and it doesn't slow down the game at all. Starfield is average, I get that. But technically, it's better. It's more technically sound than Skyrim on the sense that you can run more mods with Starfield than you can with Skyrim without needing to understand. Well, I mean, you still need to understand the load order stuff and stuff like that, but with the fact that they've actually moved away from, they've actually set the physics and the FPS, they've separated the two, so it's no longer bound into the same thing. Code-wise and engine-wise, yeah, it's better, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The reason why, I'm gonna be honest, the reason why Starfield isn't as good as, say, Skyrim, writing and game design-wise, is because their management is everywhere. Bethesda's management is everywhere right now. And Starfield kind of exposed that a little. It's just minor tweaks. Nah, Starfield is... Dude, you can get fully modded crap in Starfield now. And armor mods don't work. They do for me. I'm actually using V2's mod list for Starfield. Yeah, dude. There's full-blown Star Wars mods for Starfield now. Haven't checked in a year. Dude, there's been so much. So, I don't want to spoil too much, but when... Okay, so... I am going to be doing a playthrough of Starfield, but once the DLC is out. I might every now and again, play a bit of Starfield on the side, for testing and stuff, not hours and hours of content. There's tons of like DLC sized mods that you can get for Starfield. So like, there's ones now that people have added mods where you can actually add, I think it's mechs and all types of stuff. I think the modding for Starfield is going to be insane. It is getting better. It will get better progressively. There's also a mod right now that's done by the Fallout. If you remember the Fallout Sim Settlements mod, they're currently doing a mod called the Mining Conglomerate. Which, okay, yeah, you basically pay for it, but it's basically DLC sized. Well, and it's like I think they're adding like a thing where you can over time make your own mining conglomerate company, which will be interesting. Elder Scrolls 6, Son of Dragonborn, and his mum is Serana, running away from Skyrim, got hunted by Maes Morod, just by imagination. That would be funny, but I don't think so. Usually it's, and I understand why they do it, they don't really tie it in with their previous characters, which again, it makes sense. Like Saints as Seducers, but for Starfield. Yeah, so they're currently doing this thing with the Trackers Alliance. But again, it's basically... I wish that Bethesda would come back and actually sort the fucking thing out, because they added brigs into the game, but they're not functional. That's the one thing that I was really annoyed about.
Gourmet's hiding out somewhere in Skyrim.
As well as other stuff.
Fella who wrote that cookbook. Come on in. Let me know if
was a hero named
Ragnar the Red.
riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Huh?
And the
Oh yeah.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yeah, I did. You need to leave Carlotta Valentia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
Mine.
I don't have to take that from you.
Bring it.
You're as good as dead. A fight. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Another fight.
Not so tough.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square.
You win. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Good.
Kill him.
I fucking love this mod list, man. But yeah, nah, I really do hope that Starfield... I think Starfield will get better with a couple of DLCs later down the line. Again, they built up a really good foundation for Starfield, but the execution for Starfield has been poor. Like, each and every time there's been something good, it's been let down by the execution. Like, for example, right? They had this one good thing going for it, and it was the... there's quite a few things. I love the shipboardings in Starfield. I joined the pirates only to learn pirates are just smuggling checks and raiding dungeons. Yeah, pretty much. It didn't really do much. See, this is the thing. Like I said, they set up a really good foundation for the game. But it just failed because the execution... I think that... over time, I think it just got... I think they took on too much to begin with. Copy and pasted dungeons, might I add. Yeah. The thing is, everyone kept saying they were procedurally generated, and I'm like, no, they're not. They're randomly generated, but they're not really randomly generated. They're randomly placed dungeons. Okay? They're randomly placed dungeons. They're not procedurally generated. The things that were partially procedurally generated, might I add, was the planets. But again, the problem with procedural generation isn't the fact that it's procedurally generated, it's the fact that it was also handcrafted at the same time, and procedural generation isn't something that goes on runtime. All of this was done pretty much. The procedural generation was the production part of Starfield. It's not actually the part of Starfield that everything is pretty much procedurally generated. That's not Starfield's problem. Starfield's problem is, number one, they need vehicles. That's the one thing that I'm actually hoping for. The planets are empty. I thought it would expand on No Man's Sky. Instead, it took No Man's Sky, cost me a new PC to run it. I understand. I can't even play No Man's Sky right now. Every time I play it, I get bored of it.
Here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Starfield feels a bit bare at the minute. It's like I said, it's got a decent foundation, just like No Man's Sky has, but, you know, after a while, the gameplay loop does run out. Know what I mean?
Don't forget to check inside
this is what I'm saying. I think in time, like I said, I think in time, and I think we'll tell how good this DLC... If this DLC blows Starfield out of the... Like, it comes out... I said this before. If this DLC comes out swinging, it'll be really good. That's the problem with open space games. Yes. The problem with open world space games as well is the fact that it's hard to do an open world space game because you have to gamify it. But Easy Empire worth it if you buy all the buy your stuff. Yeah, that's a good point. You can build a vast universe, but it's hard to fill with content. It's hard to fill with content because it's so big, right? It's like, for example, imagine level designing, right? And this is the thing. So imagine level designing and all you see is like stars everywhere, right? Imagine trying to level design on top of that. It's hard. I've tried it. I've actually tried making a space game before. And I've actually had to narrow down the scope because it's hard. It's easy to level design a spaceship, but level designing an entire like Mass Effect did it pretty well, to be honest. Like, yeah, Mass Effect did it pretty well. Even Destiny 2 removed the old campaign, add a new one. Yeah, the only problem with that is other people that paid for the old campaign, I kind of feel bad for them. They can't access it. How do you feel about Star Citizen's attempt? I'm gonna be honest, Star Citizen, mid. Right now, I feel about mid. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like their monetization. I think it's fucking scummy. I understand that's how people want to try to help them, but I just don't like the way that they've gone about it. It's kind of monetizing that. For the record, I'm in monetization. I can explain it. You might be able to explain it, but I've probably heard it before. I don't like it because it's, well, yeah, you can. Okay, so I know the other argument, or the other side of the argument is you can earn the stuff in game. Yeah, but at the same time, it kind of incentivizes you. Ouch. What a bastard. It's their way of making money and raising. They can do that without having to, I can see why you don't like it. Yeah. It's FOMO. I don't like the FOMO side of it. They're like, oh, and I'm just gonna be honest. Purchasing a spaceship for $48,000 fucking dollars is fucking pathetic. You don't need to monetize your thing that way. It can be done better. If they need to monetize it for the servers and stuff, I understand it, but they can do it better. Doing it the way that they're doing it is very fucking stupid. Purchase and stuff like that, yeah. And it's not even the fact, bro. If I want to purchase a model of a spaceship, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. Dude, I can pay a modeler to get that done way cheaper. With the same exact detail. Way cheaper. Way cheaper. Off of XL, 450 USD. Oh, shit. Sorry, I keep pausing. These freaking saber cats, dude. They're insane. Might also add, I don't have Nexus Premium. I ain't grabbing it, but I'm happy to install 10,000 mods manually. I mean, if you don't mind it, I mean, I know someone was using an auto-clicker, which, fair enough. Do whatever you have to do to, you know. The reason why I purchased it is because I can't be bothered, and I use Nexus for other things as well, so, like, I don't mind forking out a little bit of money for that. Technically, because I've got I've already got stuff, I can get a free flying ship on Skyrim. I can pay them to reskin it too. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. Spending 10 minutes editing my mouse is better than 10 hours installing mods. Fucking hell, mate. Hey, Gorilla. How's it going, dude?
Well, that's taken care of.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, like I said, I mean, for me personally, I think, as I've said before, the monetization that, welcome back, Dandy. How's the new mod pack? Oh, it's freaking amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, welcome, guys. Hey, cheers for the sub, man. Cheers for the sub. So you greet a professor for a paper. But yeah, the new mod pack is so fucking amazing, man. It makes Skyrim like much better. Oh, and this is way better than Novice, by the way. May I add? I've hit a word count. I just break out the greetings and salutations. That's fair enough, man. I just want to say as well, so Novice has its own dashboard or way of installing their mods. Well, my essays are full of fluff. Oh my god. This Requiem make a lot of sense when 500 pat. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. That's actually kind of funny. What's this called? I got a tip. So this is called LoreRim. Novice is the one that I used to use, so you probably already know Kermit the Frog. I used to use Novice because that was the one that I found. Where did? I can't remember. Where is Ufgard? You crazy lad. Yeah, actually.
What can I do for you?
Um.
What do you need?
So, A couple of things that I really do like about this mod pack compared to Novice. As I've said before, the performance is just literally a difference. Night and day difference. Night and day difference. And the combat is way better, like by a long shot. Actually, I have the launcher for Apostasy, but I don't have 200 gigabytes, and I don't know what's taking up so much space on my hard drives. There's games, but unless somehow I have same games installed, I would look through your hard drive. So I've actually had it by accident. So one thing, this is actually one reason why I don't like, what's it fucking called? Got the deer carcass. Found it. So I would actually look through your SSD. Well, if it's actual hard drives you got, dude, I would actually switch to SSDs because it's a night and day difference between running games and stuff. Oh, like man, SSDs are just way better nowadays. I couldn't find the folder unless it's archives of games somewhere and nearby a terabyte of corrupted files. Oh, I'm not sure how to solve that. But as I was saying with Epic Games, I've actually had one game installed called, I think it was Days Gone. And when I reinstalled Epic Games, it wanted me to reinstall Days Gone. I'm like, what are you saying? So I had to basically delete all of the other stuff. Nah, I understand, man. I understand. It's the only thing that I can recommend. But yeah, if you got hard drives, that's gonna be harsh, man. I don't know what I don't know what motherboard you have. But if you have M2 SSD slots, I'd probably recommend format or watch YouTube.
Glory.
EMD clean file. Yeah, there's that as well. I had my PC handed in because it was fucked, and when did oh fucking hell. Sounds like they've done it sounds like they've done a scuff job. I would be careful with. Oh, I wish I could help you with that, man. When it comes to software, I have not, like, honestly, when it comes to software, I have no idea what you could do. There's tons of other people that know more about the software side of it
People
than me.
gain their fortune in Whiterun.
Hardware is me. I can tell you which hardware to get and which one's the best. But when it comes to software, I'm clueless. Like, honestly, I'm really clueless. Like a year ago, I got a new hard drive, nearly a terabyte of space. Okay, so the one thing that I would say, is it a pre-built by any chance? If it's a pre-built, do you know the model? Another reason don't get a HDD because it's say new, but it's yeah, there's that as well. Refurbished is not always. Long story short, I have 53 gigabytes saved then, yet nearly everything I've uninstalled. Now custom built, assuming he didn't just slap random shit off. But it sounds like he slapped some random shit together. I'm gonna be honest, I did that for a friend of mine. But I assume that I was testing the thing and it was working fine on my end. I think the only time I actually had a problem was one crash. I can DM you my specs over Discord. If you're on Discord, you can send it. You can send it in a general chat, as long as you've I keep forget. I need to I need to do a video on the Discord that people know where to go, where to like approve themselves so that they can like start sending stuff. But yeah, so if you're in a Discord, if you go into rules and just press agreed.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What was that? What did he just give us? Heard you're quite the fighter. I'm not quite the fighter. Alright, cool. Alright, just DM me your specs. That way, I'll see if I can help. Unfortunately, unless you know like all the ins and outs of the custom build, I really like. Sometimes I wish that but for real, yeah. Well, alongside with the camera, I gotta get my Ethernet cable, well, because it keeps fucking unplugging itself. Not it doesn't clip in that well now. Holy fucking shit. Dude, that's a pretty decent CPU right there. An ITX.